morning there guys, and welcome to another day in paradise. So I'm back in Saudi Arabia after a couple of fantastic weeks in the UK, but it's been brought to my attention that I might owe you guys in the UK a little bit of an apology. So, for those of you who've seen Spicy's video about Storm Doris and being out in Storm Doris, the last video that I put up from on this bike, the 848, collecting it from down in Jeddah, I might have made a little bit of a claim that I was going to be bringing some decent weather back to the UK. And yeah, Storm Doris is what I actually ended up bringing. Here's the clip. But I shall see you guys soon, and don't worry, this 30-degree heat basting sunshine that I'm enjoying here, well, I say enjoying, I'm sweating my tits off, I will bring some back with me. So in a couple of weeks, end of February, you guys will have some good weather. Alright, it's on me, it's on me, I've got this one. So yeah, I'm very sorry guys. I would like to apologise from the heart of my bottom that what I actually brought back to the UK with me was a fucking storm. A storm named Doris as well. Jesus, what were they thinking of that one? After claiming that I would be bringing you guys the 30+ degree Jeddah heat, now, for those of you who aren't from the United Kingdom and don't quite get why I'm apologising and why we make such a big deal out of the weather, unfortunately that is just part and parcel of who we are as Brits. We love to moan about the weather. We love to think that we are some sort of sunshine paradise, or that the 2 days of summer that we do get, it is a sunshine paradise. And sadly the other 99% of the year just isn't like that. So I've been quite lucky every single time I've come back to the UK, with the possible exception of one trip where I went to the Odium ARD and it snowed in the paddock, which was a couple of days after I got back. I've been very lucky that every time I've come back to the UK there has been a sudden upturn in the weather, regardless of what time of the year it's been. I'm not saying it's coincidence that it's down to me, but you know, maybe I got a little bit ahead of myself, thinking that I'm responsible for bringing vaguely pleasant Saudi Arabian desert weather back to the UK with me. My understanding is, in a true case of irony, that the day that I left the UK to come back to Saudi Arabia, you guys experienced some of the nicest weather you've had for a few weeks. Spring has sprung. So yeah, I owe a heartfelt apology to you guys in the UK for bringing the atrocious weather back with me that I did. But what I will say, with all of the faff that I had with the bikes, namely the SV650 not starting, I ended up having to ride around for 2 weeks, okay, on the Daytona 675R in biblically shit weather. I mean, I went up to London to see Mr. Fish, who is a fantastic chef, by the way, and I tell you what, I might as well have put a fucking hull and an outboard on it. It was atrocious, the weather conditions that I had to nip up to London. And the flip side of that is that I was hoping and praying that I would get a break in the weather, where I had a little bit of time and I had some decent weather that I could take the Daytona out, I could show you guys and introduce you guys to the Daytona 675R, and I could do a video about it. But sadly, not only was I so busy trying to get around to sort everything out for buying things to the UK and arranging stuff for my epic ride home, I just, because I've got, you know, the stuff on the camera, it's mainly the microphone to be fair, but this GoPro, or the GoPros, aren't waterproof in the case, so I'm not riding out in the shitty rain on a sports bike, getting all my gear piss wet through. I mean, it's not going to be very good viewing for you guys either. God knows how you vlogger types fucking keep doing videos all year round in the shit weather. Fucking fair play. So if it makes you guys feel any better, I had to suffer too, and I didn't get a chance to do the videos that I wanted to do because of the weather. Track it round, gets tight. Oh, fuck, get off the cat's eyes, you twat. I should be watching his lines, he knows how to fucking ride. So I suffered as well, you know, it's not just you guys, I had to suffer too. So, but I still feel like I owe the UK a resounding apology, and for that, I do apologise for bringing you Storm Doris. I do apologise for not having the opportunity or the weather to bring you a video introducing you to the Daytona 675R. I am so sorry. I'm actually really gutted about that, because as I say, I had to spend 2 weeks riding around in the shit weather on that bike, and it was astonishing. I'm so glad I bought that bike. It's such an intoxicating engine in that bike. As I say, for anybody who's not from the UK, that is just us through and through. It's all we talk about. All we are famous for is both taking the piss out of ourselves for the weather, because somehow 360 odd days of shitty clouds and rain and cold comes as a surprise to us every year without fail. And yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. But like I say, my understanding is that you guys are enjoying some belated good weather that I may have left you, or may have arrived late. But I'm now back in Saudi, and I'm enjoying a little bit of good weather myself. And I'm enjoying some fantastic roads, and I'm enjoying some good companies. I'm out with Spider today on his Royal Enfield, which is possibly the biggest mismatch of bikes that we've ever been out on. He's on his Royal Enfield Continental GT, gorgeous machine, and I'm on the 848. I am going down to Jeddah tomorrow to deliver a tyre, so hopefully next weekend I will be able to bring back the Scrambler. So the next time I'm going to be back in the UK is going to be July, August time, at the end of my epic ride home. I've had a bit of a setback with that, because the best route for me to go, I required a second passport for. Now I'm surprised at how many people were commented about second passport, question mark. Didn't even know you could get one of those. So yes, you can. It is perfectly legal and perfectly possible to have two completely different UK passports, and I will be doing a video on that, I think, as people were commenting on that. I'm still very optimistic that I will be able to do the epic ride home and bring the Scrambler from Saudi Arabia back to the UK with my bomb attached to it, I mean. At which point I can pretty much guarantee that I will be able to bring you guys some stunning weather in July and August. If your summer hasn't already arrived by the time I get back in August, it's on me. I make this promise right now. I will bring some sunny weather back with me. I'll bring it from Saudi, I'll bring it all the way through Europe, and it will end up in the UK. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget, you guys can check me out on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. You can find me on Facebook at DME Vlogs. You can catch me on Twitter and Instagram on the same handle at Mr. Chip Murphy. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to be kept up to date with what's going on my channel and on my videos and my epic ride home and all the other crazy shit that I get up to out in this this rather barren country, but beautiful. And thank you very much for watching. I shall see you soon. Ma salama, guys.